Are you an introvert? 5 signs to recognize. The world is loud. Voices chatter. Music plays. Notifications ding. Crowds move like rushing rivers, fast and unrelenting. In the middle of it all, someone stands still, eyes drifting to the edges of the room, searching for an escape. Does this sound familiar? Not everyone thrives in the chaos of the world. Some of us find comfort in the quiet, in the space between conversations, in the moments spent with our own thoughts. But does that make you an introvert? Today, we'll explore 5 signs that might mean you are one. Sign number 1, you recharge in solitude. The end of a long day, the weight of conversations, interactions, expectations, it all settles on your shoulders. You step into your room, close the door, and exhale. Silence wraps around you like a familiar embrace. This is home. Introverts don't dislike people. They simply find social interactions draining rather than energizing. While extroverts feel recharged by being around others, introverts recover in the peace of their own space. It's in these moments of solitude that they feel most like themselves. Think about it. After a long day, do you crave company or do you crave quiet? Do you feel most alive in the midst of a group or in the stillness of your own world? Sign number 2, you prefer depth over small talk. A crowded gathering. Laughter spills through the air like confetti, conversations bouncing from one surface-level topic to the next. How's the weather? Busy week, huh? Did you see that game last night? You nod politely, but your mind drifts elsewhere. You long for something deeper, a conversation that stretches beyond the surface, something meaningful, something real. Introverts don't hate socializing. They just crave depth. They want to talk about ideas, dreams, fears, the meaning of life. They are drawn to conversations that matter, where words aren't just sounds but windows into the soul. If you've ever felt exhausted by small talk but completely energized by a late-night deep discussion with someone who truly understands you, you might just be an introvert. Sign number 3, crowds overwhelm you. A festival, a concert, a packed train. Bodies press too close, voices layer over one another, the energy of the crowd thick in the air. It's exhilarating for some, but for you? It's suffocating. It's not that introverts can't handle crowds, but prolonged exposure to them can be exhausting. Their senses take in everything, the lights, the noise, the movement, all at once, leaving them mentally drained. If you find yourself escaping to the quiet corners of a party, seeking the nearest exit at a loud event, or feeling physically exhausted after too much social stimulation, this could be a strong sign that you lean toward introversion. It's not about disliking people, it's about how your energy flows. And for introverts, too much external stimulation can feel like a storm inside their mind. Sign number 4, you're highly observant. You notice the way someone's voice shifts when they're uncomfortable. The way the sky turns a softer shade of gold before sunset. The slight hesitation in a friend's smile when they say, "I'm fine." Introverts are often quiet not because they have nothing to say, but because they are absorbing everything. They notice the details others overlook. The small moments, the unspoken words, the things in between. This makes introverts incredibly thoughtful, perceptive, and empathetic. They may not always be the loudest in the room, but they are always paying attention. Sign number 5, you reflect deeply. A quiet afternoon, a notebook open, pen tapping against the page. You're lost in thought, turning over memories, questions, possibilities. You don't just exist, you analyze, dissect, explore. Introverts spend a lot of time in their own minds, reflecting on experiences, emotions, and ideas. They replay conversations, consider different perspectives, and often dive deep into the why of things. This can make them incredible thinkers, writers, artists, and innovators. But it can also be exhausting. Sometimes their own mind is louder than the world around them. Does this sound like you? Do you find yourself lost in your own thoughts more than you find yourself speaking them aloud? Then you might be an introvert at heart. Introversion isn't a weakness. It isn't something to fix. It's a strength, a unique way of experiencing the world. If you resonated with these signs, embrace them. Your quiet doesn't mean you lack presence. Your solitude doesn't mean you're alone. Today's challenge: take a moment to celebrate your introverted side. Spend time in a way that recharges you. And in the comments below, share which sign resonated with you the most. But here's the thing, introverts have strengths that often go unnoticed. Abilities that make them powerful in ways the world doesn't always acknowledge. In the next episode, we'll explore the 5 secret strengths of introverts. You won't want to miss it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on this journey into the mind. See you next time.